Welcome to Tuesday Live and Market Analysis. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to do some updates throughout the week, but with New Year's and everything else, just been a little bit busy. I can't tell you how bullish I am in the market right now. I don't know why I'm so bullish. Before I even get into it, while we're waiting on people to show up, I'm going to do my little disclaimer to make sure it's out there. So, as always, nothing that I share in this video is financial advice. Please don't listen to me or anybody else on YouTube for that matter. I'm just sharing what I do, and it's entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. You guys need to do your own research when doing your financial decisions. Anyway, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing well. And like I said, I've been super bullish the markets. I think it's been a bit of a risk on type of scenario where what I'm noticing is uh, the markets are going straight back up, and I think it's going to happen quickly. And and maybe I'm wrong. Oh, hey Lance, I'm glad you made it. Yeah, good Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. This does find me well. Um, and before I even get into financial stuff, since I know, like, what's nice is since there's just a few people and some of you, we kind of chat back and forth in the comment section. Um, Went out to Bryan Head for New Year's, took my son snowboarding. And what was super cool, like, so we set him up for lessons the past couple of years out here in Las Vegas. There's this tiny hill, Lee Canyon, which I grew up East Coast. I love skiing, despite like I haven't done it in probably 30 or 40 years, but it was so much fun. I was a really good skier. Took my son up there, but we started late, so I didn't think I just assumed he wasn't that good, and he kept talking like he was some expert. Well, when we went out to Bryan Head this weekend at New Year's, he and some friends went, and I got to see him snowboarding, and I was pretty impressed. I have to say, like when he came down the hill, I was a little bit shocked. And I said to him, maybe, so I have a sister who lives out in Colorado. So I kind of said to him, maybe we try to figure out a trip out there, visit her, and get him up onto some bigger mountains because Bryan Head is a good step up from where he was getting his lessons out here because I think of it as like a big hill. But seeing him at Bryan Head, which is a little bit better, and the fact that he was so comfortable on the snowboard and actually able to like look like a snowboarder, I was like, oh boy, was I wrong and misjudged his competence and ability. So maybe we'll do a trip out, visit my sister in Colorado, and get him up to some like one of the real mountains out there and see if he enjoys the trip. Anyway, that was super cool. That's kind of what we did for New Year's. I hope everybody had a great holiday season and a good New Year's. Now that we're starting 2026, like I said, the account seems, or the markets seem very bullish. And what I felt like is everybody was getting super bearish going into the new year. And they had this whole concept or scenario of the first few months, the market going down. And then by the end of the year, things will be okay and it should be a decent year. Well, I find the analysts are generally pretty wrong. So if they all think that the market's going to decline in the beginning of the year, I think this is going to continue. I think the markets are probably going to go straight up. And I hate to take away from them. Like they have great research and they're all smart people, but markets are markets. They go wherever they go. Nobody can predict the future, which is why I always make that disclaimer and talk about it. Like, really, they can't. And when they come on, despite them sounding intelligent and having all their analytics and why they think something will happen, if it happens, it's pretty much dumb luck. Like, it's good research, but unless they are the CEO on the board and really have something to understand what's going on inside the workings of a specific company, there is absolutely no way they can predict the price of a stock in the future. And look, that goes for me as well. Like I do my best to do my analysis and I have the things I like. Go Target. Um, but to be fair, like there is no way, especially short term, to predict the future. I think the best way, and I've said this a dozen times, what I really hope out of this channel is there's a few people out there that watch the doom and gloomers and don't save and don't put away and think that the world sucks, that see these videos and thinks, geez, maybe I should start saving and putting away for the future. And honestly, I don't care if the stock market falls in half for that person. I hope they continue to save, continue to put away, and not be so negative and just save for the future. Like that's what I would hope for everybody. So if you buy a stock and it goes against you, my recommendation, at least when I was younger, is I thought of anything that I bought in terms of the markets similar to buying a pair of shoes. Like that money's gone. I think of it as out of my pocket, out into the universe, and hopefully when I wake up in 20 or 30 years, it's done better. Yeah, I get to go yay for now because Target seems to be going in the right